All right, so let's use synthetic division to try and factor this. Okay, so my numbers are going to be 4 and -8 and -3 and +9. And something's got to go in the box. And they didn't tell me anything to go in the box. I'm just supposed to guess. Okay, so I try by guessing 1. I want to use easy numbers. I'm not going to use any weird decimals or anything, so I'm just going to go with 1. That's the easiest thing. All right, so bring down the 4, multiply times the box, bring down the -4, multiply times the box, bring down the -7, multiply times the box, our remainder 2. Okay, so 1 isn't it then. Okay, I didn't get a good remainder. That's not going to be my factor. And this is where you end up with lots of scratch paper, but I got to try something else. Okay, so how about if I try -1? Okay, so 4 multiply times the box. All right, and then multiply times the box. Multiply times the box. I got 1. I got a 0 for the remainder. This means that this thing factors down to x plus 1. It's plus 1 because it's the opposite of the box. And then the other one is 4, 1 power less, 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. But nobody said I was allowed to quit factoring right there. I'm supposed to get all the way down. I'm supposed to say what x could be equal to. X could be equal to -1, but I need to know what that is. Okay, well, I could just start doing synthetic division on this, or I could maybe use the quadratic formula. Okay, I could unfoil it, but maybe you don't remember how to do that. Okay, -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, negative of -12, so 12 plus or minus the square root of 144 minus 4 times 4 times 9. Better get my calculator. Okay, 4 times 4 times 9 turns out to be 144. All over 2 times 4. So this is 12 plus or minus 0 over 8. So that reduces, that's 12/8. And that reduces down to, 4 goes into both of those. That reduces down to 3/2. And that's a double root because of the plus and minus 0. This factors down to x plus 1 times 3x minus 2 times 3x minus 2. No, 2x minus 3. Okay. This was from that -1. These two came from the quadratic formula. The actual problem said, if this is equal to 0, what is x equal to? We already know. X is equal to -1. I figured that out a long time ago. And x is equal to 3/2. And that would be equal to 3/2 twice. So that's how you do that. And when you get down to something that's quadratic, it's usually easiest just to fling it into the quadratic formula instead of hunting around for others. Especially since it would have taken me a long time to figure, I'm going to put a 3/2 in the box. So let's try another one of these. X cubed minus 3x squared plus 4. Okay, I gotta have a space in there because there's like not a plain old x term. So 1, minus 3, 0, and 4. All right, and then I start trying stuff. 1 times 1 is 1, -2. -2, there's going to be -2, that's going to be -2, it's not working out. Okay, that's why I'm prepared for failure. There's a whole lot of it. -1. 1, negative 1, negative 4, 4, negative 4, 0. Okay, so this is x plus 1 times x squared minus 4x plus 4. So x is either equal to negative 1 or x equals 2. Double root again. X cubed plus 47x squared minus 2x minus 24. Okay. Now this one I'm not even going to show you. I tried a bunch of stuff on this to get it to work. Basically, I know that it's not going to be something weird like 7. Because sooner or later, when I do that last multiplication, it has to be something that cancels in with that. And 7 isn't like, this is 3 times 8, or 2 times 12, or 4 times 6. It's got to be something like that that's going to give me a 24. So I'm expecting the number in the box to have something to do with 24. So a 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. Not a 5. 5 won't multiply into that. Okay, 6 could be 6 or 8, something like that. And eventually what I tried was negative 3. Okay, negative 3 at least will go into that. So when I get to that last multiplication, hopefully, then it'll at least give me something that when I multiply has something to do with 24. So bring down 15, negative 45, 2, negative 6, negative 8, and this is what I'm talking about, that very last multiplication. I need to make sure these two things multiply together to give me something that's good for right there. And 8 times 3, that is 24. So I would only try things that'll at least go into that thing right there. So I've got it down to x plus 3 times 15x squared plus 2x minus 8. Oh, good. Time for some quadratic formula, because I don't want to figure out how to factor that. Okay, so let's see. X is equal to the negative of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times 15 times negative 8. All over 2 times 15. Negative 2 plus and minus 4 times 15, that's 60. I'm just going to do that on my calculator. 4 times 15 times 8, 480. And it's positive 480. And then plus this 4 right here. So that's plus or minus the square root of 484. All over 30. And then the square root of 484, the square root of 484 is 22. Okay, so negative 2 plus and minus 22 all over 30. So that's either, if I take the plus, that's 20 over 30. If I take the minus, that's negative 24 over 30. So this one reduces down to 2/3, and this one reduces down to negative 4/5. So there's my answers. X equals negative 3, x equals 2/3, x equals negative 4/5. I got more problems, but